Okay, today the students have challenged me to draw a computer, so a laptop. So we're going to get started with the front of the computer, and that's the screen. So I also encourage you to use a ruler when you do a straight edge, because when you're drawing something that is man-made, those straight lines kind of give it that, perfected design quality that you would be looking for. But since this is a sketch, I don't want to take all day on it, and I'm just going to give it my best at doing straight lines. So to make this look like it's coming forward at us, we're going to make two slanted lines on the same kind of a slant on either side, and then we're going to go straight across. So you can see now it's a laptop facing you, but we need to get it to look a little bit more realistic. So let's start with the outside edges. Let's curve this part here and that part there. And the front part was going to have just a slight curve because it's coming at us. We don't really see it too much. And then we're going to bring that line down to make it look 3D. We'll give it a second line underneath. And depending on what kind of laptop you have, it might be thicker or thinner than another one. All right, next thing we're going to do is go to the inside screen and create another rectangle that goes straight up and down and then across there. And this would be where the camera of your computer is, and then straight across there. And you can look at your own computer because I think that a lot of them have some different features, but some of them have like an emblem right here. And now we're going to go to the next part, which would be the keyboard. So two diagonal lines following yourself inside there and one across here. And we need to make two areas. So this area has to get split in half, right? One part would be your mouse and trackpad, and the other part would be keyboard. So that's going to be our keyboard part. And down here, I'm going to make a second section, slant out on both sides, and you can have the section that would be your mouse. Now to put the keys in. So the first thing I'm going to do is the largest key, which is your space bar. And that's the only one that I'm really going to spend too much time on because that's the big one. But under here, I'm just going to make dashes. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you want it to be very accurate, you could count how many keys are on yours. And then I'm going to turn these into little rectangles. And they're the only set of keys that I'm going to give any detail to, because the rest of them I'm going to pretend go farther away and have less detail. You could put detail on the screen as well. All right, so now I'm going to kind of use the side of my pencil to make a thick little scribble behind it, the whole row. And you could do this slower, and you can make these more square, and you could really put a lot of time into details. I actually love to do mechanical drawing like this with a ruler and real precision. So when you're doing a sketch, you've got to kind of let things go as, it just represents what you're doing. But when you're getting serious into a drawing, you would definitely spend more time, measuring and making sure your angles are all correct and that things look accurate. And that would be the skill of someone who has a good eye for precision. All right, and there's my laptop. So if you wanted to get some shadow and maybe put something on your screen to have it look like you were actually doing something, that's up to you. Good luck.